I don't think this is quite a plot hole, but this is more strange. The very last scene is when, I think it's Emma, right? Emma is the older daughter. She's seen playing with Josie, right? The younger sibling. She repeats the tuna story that Polly tells Emma earlier in the movie, right? This whole thing about, oh, I was so poor that I just ate tuna out of the can. I couldn't even afford to make a tuna sandwich and like stuff like that, right? Why does Emma repeat the story? Doesn't that mean she's taking after Polly? Doesn't that mean she's been kind of turned by Polly and is continuing kind of her work after Polly's gone?
But what is the work that she's carrying on? Kind of like,
Destroying Caitlin. That's the
yeah.
implication. Because if it's not that, then why is she repeating the story?
If it's not that, then I don't know.
But it's identical. It's the
Yeah.
identical story. It stands to reason that Polly had an influence on her. And Caitlin at one point says they spent hours, unsupervised in Polly's room and who knows what they're doing. I'm just asking,
Yeah.
as a story beat, why is it there?
Yeah. I don't know the ultimate end goal of it. It's not really clear what it's saying, but if it's not what you're saying, then I don't have an answer for that, and I don't know why it's there, and I don't know exactly what the purpose of it is meant to be. But for sure, you can feel Polly's influence within her. Does that make it a good or bad ending for you? Because I know you care about endings, and I know you're like not so high on the movie, anyways. But does that sour the ending?
I hate fake outs. And I hate it when a movie lies to me or pretends to be more sophisticated than it is, right? So last year we had a couple of instances of movies in which a movie is not about a whole lot, and then in the last 5 minutes or in the last episode of a series or something, it tries to gaslight you into thinking it was about something. This is how this feels, right? Like, I think there's a bunch of ideas in this movie, right? It's not a movie about nothing, but it's meant to feel profound, and it's meant to make people go, oh, I get it. But they don't, because there's nothing to get. It's my theory. If it is, in fact, something that is just there to feel profound, but there's nothing behind it, then I would consider that bad writing. Because it's basically a mystery box, right? Like, it's like building a story around a mystery, knowing that there is no answer. And I just think that's bad writing, and just end it on, like, I think you could have made a point like this in a different way, where maybe she's picked up some mannerism of Polly's, right? Maybe Polly throughout the movie does something Caitlin doesn't like, but like some tick, some turn of phrase, and then she uses that turn of phrase in the end, indicating Polly's influence is lasting in the family. Just leaving it at Caitlin may have won in the short term, but in the long term, Polly's influence is still with her daughter, and that makes it a defeat. That's kind of okay, but why does Amma choose this tuna story? Why is it important to her? You know what I mean? Like, it does not quite fit together.